drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. The Trojans will kick it away to start us off. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Trojans offense takes the field to start this game off. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy that can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. He's looking to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Trojans are on the move. They'll throw it on first down. Gonna let it fly. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Here comes the offense on first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Gets it out quickly. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Bearcats are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on second down. Moving away from pressure. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back, he's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys too, so good luck stopping.
They think there's room to run to the right here. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And the Bearcats line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Looking for a productive play on first down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He's looking for an open man on second down. Got his man quickly. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The RPO, it's complete.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He's got his man. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. Maybe a tad out of field goal range and way too close to punt it. Kind of in no man's land, so they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. The offense set for a 1st down play. Using his legs, it's quick. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bearcats headed quickly to the line.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll keep it on the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. And the Bearcats decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And now the offense will come onto the field again. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. They'll try to run for it. The Trojans get it past the sticks.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the 1st down.
It's a good job, too, there on 3rd down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's 3rd and long or 3rd and inches, you just have to go execute, and they do it.
2nd down.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB.
Looking to take a shot. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Troy.
Number 84.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Final play of the quarter coming. They'll try the right side. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Troy is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break.
Houston, 0.
Off play action. Getting some heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Bearcats will punt this one away.
Number 18 on to punt it away.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
From the gun, running back gets the give. Oh, how did you make that move? And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. He's got 59 yards on the ground, a very productive first half here in the season opener. He wants to throw. Looking deep. He makes a grab. And the defense couldn't corral him, and they took it all the way. Touchdown, Troy! And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. San Diego State is on top right now, but that's not exactly Marshall Faulk out there running circles around the D. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 4 over Oklahoma. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. This could have the earmarks of a wasted drive if they don't come up with something on second down from the 13. He's looking to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
That's so frustrating for a quarterback. He sees an open guy, he's ready to rip the football, and then all of a sudden, one of those defensive ends gets their big mitt in the air and knocks it down.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Those defenders were seeing red, and the quarterback felt it and got down quickly. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. So guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They wanted to set the tone, strike quickly. Jesse, they've done exactly that up to touchdown.
And this quarterback has been dialed in, too. He's been so good reading coverage, going to where the open guy is with the football. And they've been up and down the field, David, so far.
And this defense needs to make something happen right now. You've already given up a couple touchdowns. Your offense has got nothing going. Still early in the game. Get a stop. Create some momentum for your offense.
It's complete on the right side. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Hands it off. They'll pull him down after a pickup of 5 down to the 23.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes a grab enough for the first. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. And the Trojans will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Using the quick game. Touchdown, Trojans! A great catch and run for 6.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, though.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
Out of the backfield, he's open. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's quick. And oh, did they know that one was coming? They'll knock him down in the backfield. The Bearcats come to the line in the hurry up. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's quick. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do.
He's taking the shot. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. He's now got 78 yards rushing in this 1st half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw, trying to get to him. And they can't make the connection.
It's incomplete. 3rd down coming.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And they're going to try to convert on 4th down, 1 for 2 so far today. They'll try to pick up the 1st. 4th and 1 is one thing, but 4th and 2, sometimes the coaches sort of chicken out at the last minute. Not this time. They go for it and they get it.
I don't disagree. Just that 1 yard does make me think a little bit more. But, dude,
Touchdown, Trojans! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Number 8.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here.
Troy, 28. Sam Houston.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking for space. It's quick. Got room at the 35. Hit the afterburners, kid. The 20. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Splits the uprights. It's good. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw in Huntsville.
The Trojans will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, going up top. Quickly complete. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down. And the Bearcats will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
He's going to pass on second down. Quickly complete. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns.
Lost one deep down the right side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. 2nd and 10 here.
Second down.
Out of the gun, the inside give. At the 35, he's got room. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown, Troy. And the route is on.
Troy, number 26.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with that thrilling 46-yard run to pay dirt. He'll bring it out. It's sharp. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Got it behind the line. It's quick. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then falling on it for a massive fumble recovery.
They'll run the option. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Trojans are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Troy! And the pummeling has started. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone.
42, Sam Houston, 3.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away to buy time. And the defense is there to stop him short of the first down. The Bearcats will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Slips through the line. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Handoff to the single running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Looking for a deep man. And he's got it inside the 20. Touchdown, Trojans. And the punishment has been extended. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That makes the score. Troy, 49, Sam Houston.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Sharp. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Handoff from the gun. No, he just flat ran over it. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. The play action fake. Fires one high and deep. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. And the Bearcats with the 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Still running at the 40. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Holds it in. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5.
Get set, get set.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Field goal is good. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. Line gets set, first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're trying to get to him. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Using his legs, it's Conrad.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
Finds his big tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the gun, give on the inside. Relying on that running game as they threaten a pickup of 4 down to the 13.
Brings up 2nd down.
We've reached the end of the quarter, and Troy is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. 2nd down now as they're ready to go back to work. Running back goes in motion. Leaves it with the back. They'll give him 4 yards on the carry. It's down at the 8-yard line.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, they needed 2 yards to get that first down. That's exactly what they got. Great job of execution.
No secret about it. Just got to be physical, get a hat on a hat, low man wins, all the cliches to get that 3rd down and short.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Trojans! And the beatdown has ensued.
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like, going on the road, game 1, where you're still figuring out who you are and what you do well. Another scoring drive by this offense. Looks like they're going to get the dub in a hostile environment to start the season.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
And now on 2nd down for this offense.
Here we go. Roll it.
He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle, it's sharp. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Yeah, and that's a great job by this offense. And I'll tell you what, 4th quarter, you have the lead. That's exactly what you want to do. Lean on these guys, run the football, eat that clock.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
That is just demoralizing if you're on defense, right? You're down in the game. It's the 4th quarter. You know you need to get a stop, and you know they're going to run the ball, but you can't do anything about it.
The Trojans look to keep this drive humming. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they've put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch it. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
So you might expect to see victory formation. Instead, you will see a field goal attempt. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how